Welcome to Truth, Money, and Freedom. And wow, gang, I know that they keep saying that global warming can sometimes pause. Well, it's like really paused right now because it's frigid. It's pretty cold here. Records in Los Angeles, the first February ever, apparently, to not reach 70 degrees at all during the entire month of February. So there's a story about that. I'll link that down below. But it's been frigid in California. Also, there's a massive winter storm forecast right now. By the way, I'm sorry. Today is Saturday, March 2nd, 2019, by the way. So we do have a massive, massive snowstorm. It's covering much of the United States, actually, dropping an enormous amount of snow. And so we have that to look forward to here. And it almost doesn't matter what state you're in. A lot of people are getting hit, including me here in Missouri. Um, Also, too, we have Jay Inslee announcing a climate-focused 2020 presidential run. So apparently, he's running for president under the platform of, I don't know, preventing the climate from ever changing, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what their stance is anymore. They said it was in the 70s, we were going into an ice age. We needed to tax the piss out of, the people of the world to prevent it. And then we went into the 80s, and Al Gore sprung up out of nowhere saying that, well, we're going into global warming. It'll be a runaway greenhouse effect, and we're all going to be dead by the end of what was it, 2100. By 2100, we'll all be dead. Won't be able to grow food anymore. The oceans will have gone up like 15, 20 feet, because the ice cap, on the polar caps would be completely melted off. The glaciers will be melted off. So now we got another one of those guys running for president. Um, I don't know where he stands. I didn't look into him. I had to look further into the article. I noticed that um, they don't even say up here that he's a Democrat, but you have to dig further into the story, and then they refer to the fact that his fellow Democrats. They use that in the actual story. And then here, Springfield, Missouri, guys. This is we're getting 3 to 6 inches of snow tomorrow. It's going to be bitterly cold tomorrow, and not really liking that. The real feel 9 degrees. Um, so basically, it's going to be cold. 8 degrees, 8 degrees, 4 degrees for the lows. That's a little bit colder than normal. So, holy crap, whoever has got their finger on the pause button for global warming, please, please release. I'm tired of this cold. I don't want any snow. I don't want any ice. And we're burning through more wood than we normally would. I mean, because we use wood to heat our house and heat our hot water. We have a Hardy system on the outside of the house. Um, Please, will someone please stop pausing global warming and just let global warming, go again? Maybe we should all take our catalytic converters off of our vehicles. Come on, everyone. We can get together. We can join together and warm this place up. What do you guys say? I suppose the people in Los Angeles are especially disappointed, because they're not beach bunnies here in February the way they'd normally be, because it has been frigid over there as well. But at any rate, I just wanted to give you your your global climate change update. Uh, Now, remember get ready to open up your wallets here because Cortez wants somewhere between 50 and 91 trillion dollars of your money in order to combat this climate change. Because apparently that's an imperative. The Earth has never, ever, ever gone through climate change before, ever. It's never happened. This is the first time ever. You guys are witnessing it. We've never had warm periods. We've never had cold periods. So basically, we need to tax everyone to death, take everyone's money, and then that will make the climate more stable. That's all we got to do, folks. So, at any rate, thank you for taking a few minutes to listen to me rant, about one of my favorite subjects, which is global warming. I'm sorry, global climate change. What is it? Global cooling. I'm confused, guys. I'm just confused. So I'm not sure exactly what it is anymore. But once again, if we want to talk about man-made climate change, let's talk about HARP. Let's talk about chemtrails, because I do believe there is a program run by governments of the world that actually do affect the weather. Maybe that's the man-made climate change that we're talking about. And if it is, we need to speak openly about it and stop blaming people for driving SUVs, for drilling oil, for, using coal for power plants. Let's actually go and talk about the real issues here. Let's talk about them spraying us with those chemtrails that's supposedly supposed to help cool down the planet. What about HARP, putting microwaves, bouncing them off the ionosphere for, basically weather manipulation purposes as well, but it easily could be weaponized, and I think they've actually practiced that too. Directed energy weapons, which could have an effect on our climate as well. All these little experiments and weapons that the government plays with here could easily be playing havoc with our weather systems here. As far as polar vortexes go, those weren't normal. They didn't happen as frequently as they do now, and I think that may be related as well. But once again, I can't prove anything, but I do know whoever's got their hand or their finger on the global warming pause button, please release it. I would very much like it to be a little warmer here in Southwest Missouri. I'm not used to it this cold, and I would very much appreciate if they would honor my request in that, because it is frigid out here. All right, thanks, gang, for listening. You guys have a wonderful day.